that time again to unplug and get numb with the usual suspects. I'm your host, Neptune, the ever-present Bukes to my right.
How's it, guys? How's it?
The devil's advocate himself, Feb's in the middle.
You.
Our very own hipster, Minis, to the right of him. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And one moon boot less, new Slayer.
What's up?
How you guys been?
Now we've been
Fantastic intro.
Nah, it's
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Felt like I was in a game show for a second there. Like,
That's why I barely slept last night, you know, stressing.
What's the prize?
We've definitely done some progress. Well done,
Yeah,
Mario.
yeah.
Well done.
How you
Of
feeling?
course, it always
how's the
counts. It's feeling good. It's a bit awkward walking now and then, and you gave me some. You told me now that my leg is or my foot is pointing outward, and I hadn't noticed that before. I'm
I
like,
think it's always been like that.
nah, that's the thing. It hasn't been always been like that. I don't want it to be like
Gotta be
that.
mindful, yeah.
Nah, I don't want my foot
Take
to be
shots.
like that. No ways.
So you don't shoot, yeah. Makes
You're gonna
sense.
be walking like us, bro.
No ways. That's gotta change, bro.
Yeah.
Well, just like focus on it.
Nah.
I love that we
started.
started with
yeah.
sport though, I love it. Because South Africa, we've been doing very well in sport. That's not in mainstream though. Like the women's sport especially. World Cup
Women's cricket.
finals and shit, yeah.
Women's cricket's booming right now, bro.
And didn't we host the World Cup?
The netball World Cup, isn't it?
Nah, it's coming this year.
No,
Yeah.
wasn't it the women's?
We hosted the T20 though.
Yeah,
Cup, yeah.
we
It's
made
easier.
finals. I think we're doing well in the netball.
Banana also won there.
Banana.
You struggle. You can see you don't often say that. Man.
I don't.
Banana.
I don't.
You sound like a
Sorry.
rapper, you mumble rapper.
Apologies.
But yeah, we won the CAF no, for the women's CAF.
Yeah, we won the women's CAF. Like,
We
well
did.
done to the
Oh.
women.
Never even-
Like
We did.
upstaging the men, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, they're doing very,
Like
very well.
what did we win in the last decade?
I
Only
even
a rugby
said like
World
on
Cup?
us.
A lot
Yeah.
of coverage in the media
Yeah.
about it.
There's no coverage. That's what I wanted to say. Like it's positive news, bro. Very positive. I heard it on the radio. I was like, wow.
Nah,
I would have never said.
Load shedding people.
That's why, like,
fuck
we
that shit.
don't have to be miserable. I know we have load shedding.
There wasn't a lot of advertising, but the stadiums were quite
Yeah,
full
but
for
remember,
the cricket.
that's
though.
because
It
of
was
how
quite
they
nice.
promote. They choose to promote it. You know, they can't.
And the fact that those games are like in the week, bro. Like people
Yeah, but the cricket games are in the
that
week and they
happens with
fucking
male
go.
sports as well,
I'm at
but
work
that's
and I
why.
see whole families going to fucking
Yeah.
cricket games.
Must
on
be nice,
Tuesday.
bro.
Yeah.
Must be nice, yeah. Yo.
Must be very
Jealousy.
nice.
And the T20 was moving. By the
It
looks
was,
of
is
it.
it
It was
done?
boosting.
Is
Is
it
it done
over?
yet?
Is it over?
That's cack finished, yeah.
It's cut.
I have no idea who won. I know
Yeah.
Cape Town did terribly. though.
No, but we're very good in sport though. Like, look at our boy fighting tonight or tomorrow morning.
We got two boys
Two
fighting
boys,
tonight.
Trickers
yeah.
though.
In the
Wow.
UFC.
Trickers still
Flying the
knocks. Yes,
flag.
boy.
Flying the
Look
flag,
here,
bro.
very big. So he's now 10th, and he's fighting number
ranked
5.
10th.
So if he beats Derek Brunson,
Actually,
he goes
top
into the
five.
top 5 immediately.
And that's big for South Africa.
And I mean, the
Massive.
people above him are big names. I'm talking about Whittaker, Vittori, Adesanya. Oh my God.
I can see him
Oh,
beating
that's
any
good.
of them.
There's,
I
there's,
really- I want
there's
him-
even a kid that's gonna appear now in the FA Cup at the Etihad,
Oh yeah, I think I saw this kid.
playing
Yeah.
for Burnley.
Yes, playing for
Burnley.
for company.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw him.
yeah.
Yeah. He gave an interview.
Yeah, from South Africa. So that's I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
seeing
I feel
that.
like they're not pushing this positive news, bro.
Yeah,
Surge,
they're
bro.
not. They're not.
I wanted to bring up, you said the sport's a good distraction from the load shedding. I genuinely think as well now, when 2020, I think it was 2020 or 2021, when we won the British and Irish Lions tour, the Springboks,
Yeah.
that took a lot of people's minds away from like the political
Yes, for
turbulence
sure.
that was taking
The
place
World
in
Cup
the
as well.
country.
You know, that's what I'm saying. The sport can help, maybe. Like, why aren't
Massive,
they?
yeah.
Because load shedding makes you miserable as fuck, bro.
Oh, yeah, and even the fact that we were hosting the Women's T20 World
Yeah,
Cup
like it was here.
here. There was no hype about it. There was no like promotion.
Bruh, I didn't even know about it.
A lot of people didn't even know it was happening, which is sad. It's actually sad. That's sad. Like it's
terrible.
like a world event. It's like promoting our country.
I don't want to speak about load shedding.
Can I
anymore.
just
It's
get the
making me-
sad news out the way?
Oh, it's
Go for it.
They proposing up to stage 12.
That's why I don't want to speak about it anymore.
So
I saw
you stage 8
16
means
actually.
yeah,
bruh.
stage 16. Stage 8.
Stage 16 or
Yeah,
16
that's-
hours.
No,
No, what
stage
is that
8
even?
between 8 and 10 is 12 hours a day.
So what's
And
stage
what's
16?
12?
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know, we'll
the
never
whole
have
day
blackout.
probably.
Mad Max.
So
Fury
get your
around.
books ready, bro. Yeah, get something to read. Fucking walk outside for
Faction
once.
wars.
Blood.
Please,
yo,
guys.
Gates can't open. You can do fuck all.
Just pull it open. You fucking lazy.
Why?
Look at that.
Switch it to
Look
manual.
at the world we live
Switch it to
in.
manual. Go to your machine,
Switch
switch it to manual.
Bruh,
bruh.
just
Work
think-
those ankles. Work.
Just think about it now, like everything, like maybe not even that long ago, like a lot of people didn't have like electricity. now it's like a necessity, bro. Like to have electricity.
Sorry.
It's a necessity.
How-
People don't have electricity, bro. You
Wait.
go to some places,
Yes,
people don't have
you know what they
electricity.
say now in the rural areas, like some of them saying they were better off not having the electricity because now you give it to them and they try to work around and then you take it
yeah,
away.
they
Now they're dependent
Because
on
they
it and
dependent
they're
on
worried.
it,
You know what I mean? That's what it comes to.
So now what? Now must we just make peace, not have electricity?
Like,
Nah, we used to it.
Start
what are
chopping
we going to
wood.
do about it, you know?
Get inverters,
That's
everyone.
the thing, bro. That's not even gonna help because if there's no electricity, you need
You can't
to
charge your
it.
inverter.
But
You
then
have
you
to go
need
solar.
like data solar and it's
But
cuck
then you have to
expensive.
be super rich. Can you take out a
yeah.
mortgage and shit?
How are we gonna make a podcast if there's no electricity, man?
How are you gonna draw
Guys.
money?
Hey,
Come
they
on.
all think
Think of
that's
all-
I trust
think of
them.
all the money
Use a potato.
You
You
can't
call it
even
a
like,
potato.
you don't even get network. If have,
You
like,
don't,
load
bruh.
shedding.
Your signal's smart.
Yeah,
Terrible.
because
It's
the
just
towers go
Vodacom.
down.
Nah, everything.
It's all the
Telkom's dead.
networks.
Telkom's
All the
cuck when there's no
networks
load
suffer.
shedding.
Telkom just cut. Sorry.
Nah, they are. Nah, victim right in this past week, no load shedding, bro. Oh, load shedding, no Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, fucking
And they
week.
do this thing now where, but most companies are doing this cuck, bro, where the customer service option is push difficult. So it's a ticket system. So it's hard for you to track and for them to track. So you can't get into contact with the same person you spoke to. The person you deal with next doesn't know anything, so you must re-explain, and then they just escalate the ticket. And then it
ticket
lands
number,
there. Like, I was
Bruh.
busy with SARS, bro, and they escalated
Bruh.
and
Good
escalation
luck
3
with
times.
SARS.
I
Bruh,
couldn't
I'm
believe
going
it.
through
Then every
that
time,
on
no,
mutual.
escalation 5 more days.
The common
I'm like, what?
denominator
I'm going to do that at Old Mutual
Everything
now.
runs.
bro.
Is it?
Yes, it's been cuck long. And
it
I
goes like that.
went in already, and then I went in and then I didn't, then there was something that they couldn't see on the system there. Then I had to phone in,
Yeah.
and then they told me, no, they couldn't help me there because they couldn't see it on the system. Then I asked the girl, look, I need help now. And then she said, okay, now make sure you get help. A week later, I get the email, no, this needs to be done. I'm like,
Do you think?
really?
Do you
Really?
think they have a game at SARS? Like they do it per month. Like I have to take people for Push 101.
Almost like a roulette.
Nah, you know, no,
Like they said, okay, guys, what are we
Someone's
doing
ticket
today?
comes up and then
How are we gonna take you
yo,
for
then
Push
I was
today?
prime
Yeah.
suspect for like 7 months or
Nah,
something.
I took you for a push, man.
hating me,
Sorry.
bro.
They're like, nah, that's man.
Maybe
you
do.
take it for a ride.
It's everything run by the state, man. It's
Not
fucking.
really. though.
But Old
What?
Mutual, there's an example of Old Mutual right here.
Fucking how's
How can
Home
you
Affairs?
say
When
that?
last
Nah, but Home Affairs, like my experience has
Yeah,
not been
yeah,
bad with
but-
Home Affairs. I'll just
yeah,
shout
they're
that
not
out.
that bad. Nah.
There is also other ways you can do it. You
Check
can go to
here.
banks for certain things. There is different departments all over.
Not all.
like to get your license.
You can go to the bank, but there are certain things that you
Take notes,
have to
Fibs,
go
take
to.
notes.
Home
Yeah, but
Affairs
it wasn't bad for me.
But
I went to
okay,
town.
Well done, lucky you.
Yeah, I woke up early, buddy.
Remember some
You
mense
can't wake up at 10 o'clock. Wait.
Nah, never. Why?
Beauty.
If you get to fucking who's that? If
don't
you
know.
get to fucking Belleville at 5 a.m., there's already a line. Then it only opens at
Oh,
8.
the
And then
sleeping there, bro. That's
sometimes
why, bro.
the system's offline.
I
And
would
you
say,
can't do
bro-
anything about the offline system somehow.
I would say it's the laziness
it's
of the
the
country,
worst,
bro.
bro.
The people that work in this country
Away.
are that lazy. Because I go into the bank, bro. Then the bank calls the call center while I'm fucking lumming there.
Yeah,
And I
they-
sit
they-
and
they
wait
let you
in the
call a
bank
call center,
by the
yeah.
phone, bruv. Which I could have done. And I tried to do it at home, man.
Yeah, they let
Then
you
I'm
do
sitting
that.
there, then the
They
lady's like,
do
didn't
that.
answer yet. I'm like, nah, obviously not. I would have been speaking, bro. Pissed.
Do you think it's because of like the repetitive part of the job?
No.
Maybe like they get there
I
and
think,
like, oh,
yeah,
I wake
I
up
will
and
agree.
I'm gonna
I
do
was
this
the
jumping
today,
in
sense
today.
I will agree.
Oh, man,
And
so
it's
it's
monotonous.
tedious, yeah.
So that's why they're shipping it off to our countries. That's what I feel like. It's cheaper also, but they got sick of it that
but
side,
you
bro.
also, but it obviously also still is done overseas. And
It's
stuff
not
like
not
that.
the tedious work like that's super monotonous like call centers and
Nah, you do get call centers overseas.
prove it. Not like India and that doesn't count.
Why?
Yeah, because
Why
that's
do
the
you
same
say
UK
that?
thing.
companies
It's
also,
UK
yeah,
companies.
they're outsourcing
But
to,
I'm
to
sure,
the
but there are
economies.
call centers in the US, in
I
the
was-
UK as well.
I was actually kind of hoping you just like take out a map and say,
And
blue,
through
okay,
it.
yeah, call center over here, or call center over there. Over
He's
here.
all
wearing
the
a cap
country.
though, so yeah, you know. Not having it.
Imagine you did that though. Like
Nah,
imagine you sit at home with a map of call centers just for the sake of
I don't know where
knowledge. I'm
he
sorry.
saw this. That's why I said prove it. So.
Nah, but
Wow.
I feel sometimes that when you go to some places and like it's like a customer service person, it's like they doing you a favor instead of
Yeah.
them like doing the job and actually like helping
Do you think
you.
part of it is because they feel like they're not treated well, so they only give?
Yeah, like
50%?
who's
Nah,
I'm just asking.
you know, not to be honest with you, I've
'Cause
been
I-
to places and then maybe I don't know, maybe I'm gonna
Maybe it's subjective.
change the direction of the conversation now, but like
I'm tired of
maybe
work.
you see a white person and in the same environment and then the type of service that they get is might be a bit better based on the
Who they are,
appearance, and I'm
but
a color, but I don't know.
That's,
the
not
guys
just,
eat
that's
it
not
with
just
them.
work, though.
Huh?
That's not just work.
Oh,
It's
it is
like the
work
social
because-
ladder.
And
Why
it,
is
and
it like
still
that? So
applies
that's
to
my
work.
point.
Yeah, I'm
though,
saying
like,
it's not doesn't just
Because they
apply
feel
to
like a
work.
white person.
Like
will
if you go to a
complain their boss
restaurant,
that we
so then
won't.
why
Right.
can't we get the same level of service? You get what I'm saying?
Complain to the
Because of the
boss.
classes system.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Just be a Susan.
So then there's no
Okay.
excuse in them saying like, nah, it's because
They're
they
richer than my
Nah,
feeling
but that's
this type of way or
that's
that
like
type of way.
subjective to white people. I mean, like in general, if the service is poor overall, to whites
Where is
and
this
people.
now? Where are we speaking location? Because I've heard stories of in certain locations of white people actually treated a lot worse because they were white.
Tell us.
Yeah,
Behalwe-
please tell us. Behalwe.
Where?
One of our mutual friends
Behalwe
clearly
like
stated
boys
that, that he said that one time a white woman tried to cut in the line at one of the
No, that's
the
just
traffic
people not
department or
having it.
something like
Though. That's just
and-
people not having it. That's
and
like,
then and then as she did that, no, then the officials came and told the ma'am, fuck off to the back.
Since,
Yeah,
we,
but
since
you
we talk
cut in
about
line.
that, yeah, this is kind of funny. Sorry, I always see these chicks, man, on social media. Sorry, it feels like I'm always attacking them. Bro, they're always
He is.
sharing or posting this like born in the wrong era type of thing, and then they're always sharing this fucking picture of Cape Town or something like back in the old days. Do they not
the
know that
60s or some
they
shit.
would have never been able to go there, bruh?
Oh my
Like
Yeah.
born in, I wish I was born in. No, you don't, bruh. You
And you
don't.
know-
It is always like Sea Point Pavilion that looks
Do they
push
know
white.
what
Oh, yeah,
dome
you
passes
couldn't
are
go
all
Like,
there?
don't you
Bruh.
think,
you
man?
wouldn't be able to
You
go
know,
there.
what bothers me the most about that,
Yeah.
it's mostly just the aesthetic of the fashion.
It's just the way it
that
looks,
they-
yeah.
way it
Like
looks.
rollerblades and
yeah,
cat.
or like the swimwear or
Sorry,
something like that.
am I attacking?
It's the swimwear that they look at like, yo, it looks so dope. I'm like, you can still wear
And
it.
it always probably happens like
so
after
fucking
they just
weird.
got
Yeah.
cheated on or something, and then they think like it's better then.
Yeah, no.
Not a chance.
Wow.
Yeah,
after
it's
they
always
got
when they
cheated
go
on,
through the most
Nah, that's
wrong,
too
what
far.
wrong love era board is something.
Yeah.
They're always like that, bro.
We live in an era with the fuck
yeah,
culture or
fuck
some
boy,
shit.
kak. Did you see where it's coming
Like,
from?
yo,
man?
like,
They used to
now
get
it's a smashing
married
back then.
now
But
it's
they didn't
Oh,
speak
it
about
was
it.
smashing. There's
You
like,
know,
like 19
yeah, they
kids,
have no
bro.
idea, bro. Our parents
Like,
have million
who's it?
kids.
Genghis Khan is like, what? How much of the population?
1 in 200 people are related to you.
Look at that. They were smashing,
That's
bro.
cap.
We got rookie numbers here.
Google it.
You trust Google now.
Nah, it was.
Wow, so now, what
Depends,
happened?
bro, depends. But also, it reminds me of this tweet I saw once where this man said, yo, what could I get like in the 1800s with $50? And then this white man commented, you.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
shit. He wasn't wrong,
I'm
but
not saying he's not wrong.
shit.
Yeah.
But exactly,
Let me
like,
get a few of them, but
They got him, yo.
yo, but,
few of
but
them.
like they
You
don't think
can,
it
yeah,
through,
you
man.
can't, you
They never
don't,
think
bro.
it through, bro. They're like, oh, I wish, like common sense, man. It's lacking, bro.
I want to bring that point up. We spoke about fuck culture for a second. And I don't like, no.
The Falcon.
I don't like, yeah, Anthony Mackie. Great show. But anyway, I don't like how people are like making it seem like this current climate of society now is a fuck culture. Like,
Yeah.
all because of what we've seen on social media. But fuck culture has been around for decades.
Forever, yeah.
For decades.
literally the
for
opposite
centuries.
of, monogamy.
It's not a fucking thing. Like,
Literally, yeah.
but Cape Town is what has the highest
Sorry,
divorce rate
polygamy.
in the country, right?
I don't know.
Marriage,
That's a
people
stat I
married
don't
are part
know,
of fuck
buddy.
culture. Our parents, fucking their generations above us, people in their 40s and 50s are fuck culture, bruh.
Yeah, I was up there.
Kids out of wedlock, all that stuff.
That's part of fuck culture. It's not a new thing.
It's
It's
just like
been
it was
happening.
hush hush, man.
It's only because of
Just because
social
they can
media.
go complain, yeah.
You see, in the 50s, you could have a family, a couple of blocks
Nobody
away.
would know.
Exactly.
You're
No one
double
would know,
Asian,
bro.
dude.
Find out you have a distant
literally
cousin
just
or something.
walk
Siblings
out
and
and
stuff
come
like
back.
that.
Because like the women were made to like stay in the house and stuff. So they would never know, bruv. Yeah, now they especially investigators, bruv.
Like, watch
Now they see you, the woman
Model
ate from
Empire.
your ice cream or something and they fang you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you still want to go back to
Cameras
that era?
everywhere.
Do you still think you're born in the wrong era?
Like Shakira
I,
saying
I
that
would say
song.
it's more difficult to like cheat now than would be like any other fucking
Yeah.
time. Because it's
And it's easier at the same
Get
time.
outed, yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
easier at the
it's
same
worse.
time because it
Are
becomes a
we?
trend, like sneaky link, cousin, that type of. It's weird, but
Cousin.
yeah, they do it, bro. Every December, go on social media. You my
Alabama,
cousin this
bro.
year.
Oh.
That's like Twitter and stuff. Yeah, whoa, not.
Oh my
They in a
gosh, I'm like,
relationship.
who's fucking cousins?
They have no time to cheat, bro.
If you're in it,
If
actually,
you're in a
man.
relationship,
If you're really
but
putting in
if
the
you're
effort,
single,
it's-
you
it's-
feel free to do what you want to do.
It's not
Single
cheating
to
anymore.
mingle.
Cheating, you're
Yeah,
single.
then you're cheating on yourself
That's
and
also
love.
feel free. Feel free to do what you
Wow,
want to do.
you become a romantic, my gosh.
Look
A
here,
couple of
okay,
years
back-
ago.
Back to the sport. I just want to,
Wow.
before we go on, The goat's back tonight, boys.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm excited.
I'm a bit nervous
We should put out a disclaimer that we're doing this pod before the fight.
before the fight. Yeah, before the fight. For
But our
those who don't know
prediction
who the
might be
goat
true.
is,
Like he predicted, United, Liverpool would absolutely smash United the last time, this time, and then United won.
I'm not going to say
nothing,
anything.
nothing this
United
time?
was going to win though.
Yeah, well done. Happy birthday.
United's winning again
Okay,
today.
guys. Okay. Just to bring
Arsenal.
it up. Yo.
True. But yeah,
I'm
John
trusting
Jones.
you. Look here. Okay, yeah. Back on Jones.
His return fighting
I'm nervous.
Cyril.
Yeah, look,
Serial
Cyril.
I want to say
Gane.
this, the reason why I'm looking forward to it the most, to me, peak performance in the male body. Being big, being fast, having the IQ. It's like everything you want, the two of them going together. That makes for a phenomenal fight.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
can't
also-
wait.
A cool thing about it is that he obviously had to cut weight many times. Now you see him.
Now he
act like a
doesn't need to,
natural.
and
Doesn't
that's
need to.
training, man.
Yeah.
Cutting weight. That's why fighters are
And
different.
also, like a lot of people say that, okay, now he's moving up. How is he going to like move at that weight? But he's been this heavy like for 2 years, man.
yeah, and it's not like
Properly,
they
you know what I mean?
they do put on weight just before they go back in. You know what I mean?
It's also a cool thing now to be actually seeing. I think it was only the second or third time John Jones at a stare down has met like face to face, eye to
pushed the
eye
belt
with
away
someone or the same height as him.
Yeah. height as him.
Everyone's usually
and they
shorter.
both look fucking big, man.
Yo,
I
and
love the
massive.
respect also, my bro. I
Massive.
love it. It makes you like pure fighting, you know, that type of thing.
Because
Let's
he has
go.
to respect Ghana. He
Yeah.
has to respect
He has
him
to.
because the man's gonna come out with like
Yeah, he's
a
got
solid
that,
tactic.
that bounce, bro, that's not supposed to have.
Incredible strikers here. Has to pay him respect.
So
You
yeah,
can't go
anything can happen.
Anything goes.
But I'm going for Jones.
I think
gonna go for
Jones
Jones,
would
yeah.
win it, but I'd like for Guyana to shake things up.
Yo, fuck the game up, eh?
I don't
Fuck
need
the
that.
game
Fuck
up,
the
bro.
game up completely.
It would, yeah.
Just to make it, and because you know what happens then, it's like, but then France is the real champion. Just to see where it goes. You know, you never know. Could rope him in. Because the way he's speaking is he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing next.
Francis.
Yeah, he doesn't have offers.
He doesn't. He
I
said,
don't
I'm
think
waiting for boxing, and then...
You must have listened
You
to
know he
Logan.
does that, bruh. He doesn't attempt. He doesn't attempt at all to speak better, bruh. Yo,
Are you guys done talking about UFC now?
you should be proud, bruh. Wow,
Nah,
the
actually, not. We're
shade.
not. I have another topic I want to speak about.
Let's go.
The
Let's go.
shade.
This Anthony Mackie over here. We spoke about Dricus Du Plessis earlier. And there's a cool little thing I saw happen on Twitter in the week. I'm not sure the fighter's name, but I think he's in the lightweight division. He's Nigerian born, but he obviously lived the majority of his life in America.
Doesn't count.
But now here's the thing.
What doesn't count?
Dricus said in an
Can't claim.
interview,
Moroccan.
and I say this viable for correction. He said he's like one of the only
Yeah, the
African-based
shade in our group.
fighters.
The reason why I say that is because he's basically breathing.
So what are you saying
Africa.
he's claiming?
I see.
So
claiming
now-
is you were born here, but you don't
so
care.
you
You
say-
live your
so
whole
now-
life
yeah.
here.
So you're saying you can't say he's African?
No,
Nah,
you,
nah,
But now
nah.
here's the thing.
you misunderstanding.
If you were born like in an African country, right, and you lived at least more than 20 years of your life in the States,
Yeah.
but you're claiming Africa and you're saying African champ,
It depends.
like where do we
No,
draw the
Because
line?
a lot of the
Is there a
sports-
line to
lot
be
of sports
drawn?
people-
it depends how is his.
lot of sports people
he's
are
putting in
almost
a cross.
sportsmen, but you know, PC. A lot
I
of
think
sports
I think
people.
I think he's got a right to say that he's doing it for Africa if he was born in Africa, but then
But did he ever claim them?
what do you mean by claim? If
Claim your
he-
roots. Because a lot of them do it when they get to the top, then they look for that extra clout from Africa. Because as Africans, that's
That's-
what we
that's
do.
down to
As soon
interviews.
as we hear you from
No.
there, you're getting all the support.
No, that's down to interpretation. I think that he has all the right in the world to say that he's doing this for Africa if he's gone to America and developed his skill in
No,
those
but he
facilities.
loved his whole life.
didn't
He
go
grew up
there.
in-
School there.
Where in America?
Yes.
So, but that's where he was able to become a UFC fighter and fight at that platform. So if he's saying that he's doing it for Africa still, he's got
Okay,
every
now-
right
okay,
to
now
say that
say-
he's putting Africa on the map.
Say he moved over
he's
to
not.
America like 2-3 years old, and he's 30 now.
He's still African.
Wait, listen
Easy,
here.
really?
I think, wait, I think
Easy.
What do you mean? What
Easy
makes you African in
African?
a document?
No, what
Exactly.
makes
And what did you say the other day?
What do you mean? That goes back to our
What did
argument.
you
He's
say?
still African.
You said that about the
Moroccans.
yeah,
Yeah.
woo, the African. Ding, 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 ding. There we go.
What did I
Got
say?
him there.
I said that they don't identify themselves as African, but
You
they
said
are
they're not.
African.
Who said that?
They don't
did they
identify
say that?
themselves as Africans, Moroccans.
Nah, they
don't
they
believe
do
they say
sometimes.
They don't.
This has
Look,
become
I
a
say they do say
conversation.
that sometimes.
Yeah, because that's how they view themselves. They view themselves as Arabic.
But they're part of Africa. They're part of the
Look
African.
at
So
because
they
of
are
the image,
African.
the image
Yes,
of the
that's what
West.
my point was.
The
That
image
is-
that the West portrays
they
of
are
Africa.
African.
It makes no sense.
Okay.
So if I live in Europe,
We had this discussion.
Come on, right? If you were
Okay,
born
bring it
here
back,
and you
bring it
live
back,
in Europe,
bring it back.
you are
We're
African.
losing track of topic.
Come
here.
on, let's be serious.
So back to Dricus.
Yeah.
Now the like obviously now people are saying
complete what he said. He said he's going to be the first African champion. Man.
Oh, okay.
That's
And
what he
Based,
said.
but he says based.
But now,
African-based
based
champion.
in Africa. Now, bear in mind, there's
Did he
obviously...
say based in
Yes,
Africa?
he literally said based, trains, lives, breathes
Obviously,
Africa.
that's
Pretoria,
different, guys.
That
Come
makes
on.
him more of an African
So,
champion.
so now, bear in mind, the other champions are
Nah, that's obviously
Adesanya.
different. That's
So
why I
that's
said.
what he's saying.
That's why I said he can rather say he's doing it for Africa. That's different.
No, you talk about someone else that didn't do anything for Africa.
No, man. Like if he gets to that platform and he says he won and he attributes it, he says, "Look,
no, but I'm
I
saying
did it for
these
my
fighters,
people."
Yeah.
they are claiming, they are saying they're African-based champ or like an African fighter, that type of thing. But they've lived more
And
than
you
20
learn
odd
in
years.
Obviously,
in
that
the
is
States.
different.
And your style is from
Rather
And
don't
America.
now-
say anything at all.
Exactly, that's
And
what we're saying.
now we have Dricus du Plessis, a
White
potential
man.
champion in the future.
Yeah.
Boer.
Not just a white man, an Afrikaans white
Boer.
man.
Trickers.
Yeah,
And he
Dricus
grew up
Pretoria.
here. He's proud
He's
of himself.
yo,
And he
Wore
doesn't
shorts
change, man.
every
He didn't
season.
ship his
from the
camp.
grass,
Yeah.
pal. From the
Okay.
grass.
Okay.
He didn't ship his camp over to
I like
America and
Spanky.
train
And you
there.
guys are basically saying he's not allowed to say he's African.
No, we didn't
No,
say that.
he is saying it, but
He
now,
said-
now you so much
No.
jumping
I'm
on you.
asking.
That
I'm
moon
asking.
boots.
I'm
That
asking.
moon boot back
Inverted
on,
commas. Inverted commas.
Leave your comments alone. See, this is never finished it.
Okay, let's go.
So now the people on Twitter are basically saying that him as a white man now, because the guys obviously in America who are claiming to say they're African champions, they're black. But now he as a white man is saying he's an African champion, a thoroughbred African. But now people are like, wait,
I got something to say.
are
about
you
it.
really?
I would-
Because you're
I would
white
like
and
to
you're
say that-
Afrikaans.
I'd
So
like to
now
say
it's
that-
almost like this
Yeah,
attack on
I-
him
I'm
and
gonna
his
respond.
his
It's
culture and his
refreshing.
people
I'm gonna
now.
respond.
It's
I'm
refreshing
gonna
to hear
respond.
that.
So where do how do we what is
I'm
our
gonna
interpretation
respond.
of
It's
this?
I'm gonna
refreshing to
respond.
me. It's refreshing that they actually claim it.
Yeah.
That he's doing it before he gets to the top or whatever. He's
Yes.
claiming that they should be doing it.
While
You're
he's
from
top-
the continent.
We said
Yes,
this the same time.
your ancestral heritage or whatever is from somewhere else, but you
Yeah.
were birthed
Yes,
here.
that's what I was gonna say.
Hence, it makes you African.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you part just because of your skin color or your
Yeah,
religion.
yeah.
You are African regardless.
Yeah.
So you should claim it, and well done.
That's
That's
what I was gonna
brilliant.
say. I
It
was
is,
gonna say
yeah.
that. I wasn't gonna go and say you can't say it out.
I feel like you were.
You devil's
Nah.
advocate today. Sorry, new introduction. Yeah.
But look, he's a fantastic fighter, and we wish him nothing but the best.
That's going to be massive, yeah. And
Yo.
also another fighter from South Africa, Cameron Simon. I haven't seen him before, to be honest
Cameron.
with you. Cameron
white? Is he
Simon.
black?
He's white.
Cameron, come on.
Cameron.
You have to-
Simon.
you- these days you must
Not
make
Simon
sure.
like Simon.
Oh,
like Simon
means
with a
it's like
double
S-double-A-I.
A-I-Y,
Yeah, never mind.
That's Seaman.
That's not.
Seaman.
How do you
Spell
spell
it again?
Siemens,
I'm
man.
not
The
doing
phone.
this.
S-double-A-I.
Seaman's the phone.
And Simon.
Wow,
Simon.
not that. Wow.
But
This
he's
guy's
Simon.
mind's in the
Guys.
gutter, eh?
The boy 7 and 0. The boy 7.
The boy,
The boy 7 and 0. So like I wish him luck. He's fighting I think just before Dricus, so that's gonna be just as well.
It's incredible.
Nah,
man.
look, all the best to Drickers.
Thanks.
But it's coming from the heart.
But the
Oh, Dricus.
Yo.
Shout out.
How
Thanks a lot.
sincere of
Shout
you.
out to Drickers.
How sincere of
Almost
you.
gave away our location, but
Still
shout
docs,
out,
bro.
Dricus.
Still docs.
The fact that we got two SA guys on the card
It's-
as
it's
well.
massive.
Bruh, I
That's
never
right.
thought I'd
Yeah.
see
That's
the
right.
day.
That goes back to the point about SA Sports, bro.
Here you go, bro.
Fucking.
The
Nah,
problem,
we
the
should
issue,
be-
since
we should be
since
putting
we
it
are
out
talking
there.
about now sports and apart from like the events that we spoke about, Women's World Cup and all that, South African sports, like you're saying, bruh, we struggle. Yes, we've always been like excellent sportsmen, but we struggle with obviously getting our players at the top level of each sport for obvious reasons.
What's the obvious reasons?
Infrastructure.
Yeah, interesting.
Capabilities.
We can
But
even-
I mean, it's not just our fault, maybe. They try. There's a way
Who's
that they
not,
try
not
to
just whose
look,
fault?
the country itself, like the governing bodies of sports, they try to keep Africa underdeveloped.
Oh,
like if
yeah.
you look at World
Yeah,
Cups, that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
they only allow you like
Why?
6 African teams and like 20 European teams.
Why is that?
That's why our
do you
players
think?
have to. It's so
You
easy
know
to
why?
coach
Since the
our
dawn
players
of
as well.
time,
Tell us.
what has always been the issue?
Tell us.
People of color. Why did they essentially hate people of color? Because they knew, or exclude them from sport, because they knew you built different. So if you're gonna train and everything, you are gonna be faster. You're gonna be stronger. That's why every record eventually gets shattered by a person of color. So they try to keep it at that distance. So they remain
Besides
on top.
Like I mean, they famously did it in
Besides
Nazi
swimming.
Germany, no? During the Olympics
Yeah.
in that
Now
era.
with the swimming thing, no, can I tell you something about swimming?
Tell us.
The thing that black people can't swim
myth, yeah.
or whatever. It used to be that public pools could only.
Oh, yeah,
or just,
they
there
could
was
be
public
used.
pools.
Only
Nobody.
white.
There was no such thing as indoor pools, like pools in your house.
Yeah.
Right? It was all public, and they were fine with it because it was blacks only, whites only.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a problem. They
Blanca,
loved going there.
Street
Yeah.
Fighter 2.
They loved it. So when obviously they saw that blacks are going to be given the rights and whatever, they moved all the pools and shit into their houses. That's where
And
the
it's
home
still-
swimming pool, and then they underdeveloped and thingy the.
So they never had access to
Yes, so they
swimming,
made it
basically.
further. They made it kakker
Remember,
like that.
people of
So
color
that's
already
why
living far away
that's where it
from
comes from.
the
That people of
metros.
color or black people or so on can't generally swim.
And look, that's a myth in the sense that obviously, historically speaking, black people are not exposed to swimming pools.
Yeah.
And the infrastructure,
Yeah.
and you don't get to learn how to swim.
Yeah,
You don't get used to.
that's the thing.
Then you develop a phobia because you can die in water
Yes,
as well.
yes.
So
And maybe
they're not
look,
even encouraged to start swimming at a young age.
And I
so
think the
definitely.
stigma as well also that plays like a bad mental factor.
Yeah,
into
the
it.
stigma
No, of
adds to
course,
it, and that's where it comes
so
from.
that's gonna
And
make
I
sure
mean,
that
like,
they don't develop into athletes.
who's to say they can't learn? It's another human being swimming.
It's a
Another
skill.
human being
Oh,
can learn. The
yeah,
same thing.
plenty.
The same thing. Like when someone says they can't say a certain name or something. That's another human saying that.
Oh,
name.
So you
yeah.
can definitely
You
do
can
it
also
another
do it
language.
if you try and learn.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You can't just be like, oh
Another
no, I can't
language.
say or something. You know what? A musho or something. That's another human saying it. You can do it, but you can say croissant. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait.
Tsunami.
Make the effort, man.
Tsunami.
Titicaca.
Titicaca, but what you say? Tabo,
Yeah,
Tebo,
you can't say
Sepo. You know what I
away.
mean? But yeah,
I couldn't say my slow.
SA Sports.
I
Amazing.
mean, that's ridiculous. You can't say my
Yeah.
yeah. Come on, bro.
Shout out to Mushroom.
Shout out to Mash,
Away,
former
shout out
member.
to Slow
Catch
Man.
him on the next episode of our new show, PSTs.
We'll speak
No
more about
ads,
that
hey,
another
no
time.
ads, no ads.
Check out the part 2, guys.
No ads, no ads.